You dream big. You want success, freedom, maybe even to change the world. But there's one problem. You're lazy. You scroll, you plan, you fantasize. But when it's time to act, you freeze. If this sounds like you, don't worry. You're not broken. You're not alone. In fact, you might be closer to success than you think. Stay till the end, and I'll show you how your laziness can be turned into your greatest weapon. Part 1. The Paradox of Lazy Ambition. Let's get something clear. Being ambitious doesn't mean being busy, and being lazy doesn't mean you're useless. Ambition is about desire. It's about seeing yourself somewhere higher, a better job, a healthier body, a life with meaning. But laziness? That's just a resistance to effort. It's your brain saying, I want this, but not if it feels like pain. Here's the crazy part. Most lazy people are not lazy because they don't care. They're lazy because they care too much. They fear failure. They fear wasting effort. So they freeze. Think about it. You've probably read 100 self-help posts, watched motivational videos. You're not lacking awareness. You're drowning in it. But here's where it gets interesting. Lazy, ambitious people are often very smart. Why? Because they're constantly looking for shortcuts. They want maximum result, minimum effort. And that, my friend, is not laziness. That's efficiency waiting to be unlocked. Part 2. The real enemy is not laziness. Let's call out the real enemy. It's not laziness. It's resistance. It's that invisible wall between you and doing the thing. You think it's lack of motivation, but it's actually friction, emotional, mental, or physical. Ask yourself, is the task unclear? Are you afraid you'll do it wrong? Does it feel too big, too boring, too pointless? Laziness is often just your mind protecting you from discomfort, from failure, from judgment. So here's the shift. Instead of calling yourself lazy, ask, what am I avoiding? Clarity is the antidote to avoidance. When you know exactly what to do and why it matters, you act. Even lazy people do. Part 3. The Power of Tiny Starts. You want to write a book? Lose 20 pounds? Start a business? Here's the truth. You don't need motivation. You need momentum. And the easiest way to get it is by making the start so small. It feels like cheating. Want to write? Open a doc. Want to exercise? Do 5 push-ups. Want to learn a new skill? Watch 2 minutes of a tutorial. It sounds stupid, but it works. Your brain hates big. Big feels like danger. But tiny. That's safe. That's doable. And once you start, you've already won. The hardest part isn't doing the thing. It's starting the thing. So stop waiting to feel ready. Just begin badly. Begin small. Part 4. Turn laziness into a strategy. Let's take this a step further. If you're lazy, lean into it. Use your desire for comfort to build systems. Example. You're too lazy to cook every day. Meal prep once a week. You hate waking up early. Automate your night routine, so you don't need willpower in the morning. You get distracted easily. Delete the apps that steal your attention. Work once so you don't have to work again. That's not lazy. That's brilliant. Even Bill Gates said, I choose a lazy person to do a hard job, because he will find an easy way to do it. The world rewards efficiency, and lazy people, when focused, can be masters of efficiency. Part 5. Ambition without action is torture. Here's the dark side. Ambition with no action leads to self-hate. You feel guilty. You feel like a fraud. And that weight, it kills your joy. The cure? Imperfect action. Don't aim for a perfect life. Aim for a better one tiny win at a time. Write 1 page. Walk for 10 minutes. Read 2 pages. Just act. You don't need to transform overnight. You just need to stop postponing who you could become. Because here's the truth. If you're lazy and ambitious, you have a superpower. But you're wasting it in your head instead of in the world. Part 6. Build a lazy-friendly routine. Let's build a routine that doesn't require discipline. Yes, you heard that right. You don't need discipline. You need design. 1. The 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. No thinking. No delay. 2. Energy time. Don't plan based on your calendar. Plan based on your energy. Are you sharp in the morning? Do your deep work then. Tired at night? Schedule passive tasks, like reading or learning. 3. Create triggers. Want to journal daily? Place your notebook on your pillow. Want to stretch? Put a yoga mat in your way. Make the path of least resistance point toward your goals. 4. Reward yourself. Gamify the process. Give yourself points. Small wins. A coffee after a task. Let your lazy brain enjoy being productive. You're not trying to become a robot. You're building a system where your laziness doesn't sabotage you. It serves you. Part 7. Redefine success for lazy ambition. Let's kill the hustle myth. Success isn't about waking up at 4 a.m. and running marathons. It's about progress. It's about building a life that works for you, not against you. You don't need 10 goals. You need one goal you actually care about. Then break it into tiny, lazy-friendly steps. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to change your approach. Because ambition without strategy is exhausting. But ambition with a lazy smart system? That's unstoppable. So, if you're ambitious but lazy, you're not doomed. You're not broken. You're wired differently. Use your brain. Use your desire for comfort. But above all, use your time. Because dreaming is free. But regret? That's expensive. Make the lazy genius inside you proud. Start small. Start today. And if this video helped you, don't just watch. Do something. Anything. Your future self is waiting.